Sabbath, as the first day of the week was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord, descending from heaven, came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, his clothes white as snow. For fear of him, the guards shook and became like dead men. But the angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid. I know that you are looking for Jesus who is crucified. He is not here. He has been raised, as he said. Come to the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples. He has been raised from the dead, and indeed is going ahead of you to Galilee. There you will see him. This is my message for you." So they left the tomb quickly with fear and great joy and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them, said, "Greetings." And they came to him, took hold of his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me."
Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter. Today is a happy, joyful celebration in our church and in the Christian tradition. What does your face look like when you feel happy? Maybe a big smile. What does your body do? Do you dance around or jump around? Well, today I'm going to read you a story that you've probably heard a lot or some version of it. But I want you to listen to it a little bit differently. Anytime you hear an emotion that one of the characters in the story is feeling, see if you can show on your face or in your body that same emotion. See if you can think about how they're feeling. The story is called Jesus is Alive. 2 days after Jesus died, Mary and several other women went to the tomb where he had been buried. So they were going to a place that reminded them of their friend's death. So they were probably sad. But when they arrived at the tomb, they were shocked. They saw that the stone that had covered the opening had been rolled away. They looked inside. Jesus' body was gone. 2 angels in dazzling clothes said, "Why are you looking for Jesus here? Jesus is alive. Go tell the others." The women rushed to tell the disciples. At first, no one believed them. How might you feel if you were trying to tell your friends something and they didn't believe you? Mad, annoyed, maybe you'd feel ignored? A little while later, the disciples gathered to talk about what had happened. Suddenly, Jesus stood right in front of them. "Peace be with you," Jesus said. The disciples were so frightened, they clutched each other and trembled. Can you be frightened and tremble? But Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. It is me. Look at my hands and my feet." But they still could not believe that Jesus was alive. "Give me a piece of fish," said Jesus. He took the fish and ate it, and his followers were convinced. Jesus really was alive and back with them again. They were so happy, they laughed and clapped their hands in joy. So even in this short story, we could see Jesus' friends felt a lot of different feelings. And Jesus too had a lot of hard, difficult feelings during Easter and the days leading up to it. He was sad to say goodbye to his friends. He felt pain and suffered on the cross, and he was angry at God. The story of Easter has a lot of important lessons for us as Christians, but one that I like is that simple one. It's that Jesus and his friends, they were people just like us who had feelings, happy and sad and scared, and that it's okay when you feel those things. And I hope that when you are feeling good or bad or all in between emotions, you can tell them to the people that you love, or take a deep breath and share them with God in a prayer. So that's what we'll do right now. Please join me in prayer. And we'll use the one that's printed here. Dear God, help me to see that Jesus lives. Amen.